point she thought about just getting a match. Well, hello, you gardening wonders. Would you believe, since the last time I spoke, a night, an accident, an emergency, and a trip to the vet, and a couple of other things that I won't go into, but it's been a bit of a week. And I haven't been up to the allotment for 2 weeks since we had Storm Amy, and then life decided to kick me in the proverbials. So I'm here, I'm going to show you what I am seeing. Oh boy, buckle up. So as I come in the gate, I see these, the Cosmos, and they just putting on their best display ever. And there's lots and lots of people here today, so I hate doing talky stuff when there's people here. Anyway, the flower wall is taking over, and if you see that, do you remember I took an aubergine out the polytunnel and forgot to take it home, didn't I? So this has been outside for 2 weeks. Looks alright. Actually looks healthier than it did when I took it out of the polytunnel. As you see, it's a mess. My poor Brussels sprouts. They were up on a stick, trying to be supported, but been blown over. I'll take some away. In here is looking pretty good. I think that's a kale variation. But I have an issue over here. Compost bins. I keep putting a lid on and the wind just blows it off. I'm considering putting in another wooden compost bin here instead of these Daleks. But I can't do it yet. As usual, too many other things to do. Although the pile on that has really gone down in 2 weeks. I'm going to cut that carpet so it's in strips I can actually handle. Had a quick check in the pumpkins and I think it's safe to say they're finished. They're done. He's definitely done. That is very corky and solid, so we'll take that away. If nothing else, oh, yeah, get off. Nothing else, I'll get a little pumpkin meal. And this one hasn't quite changed colour yet, but he's trying to. Elsewhere, yes, elsewhere. Let's ignore that part because that's. Elsewhere, we have more cleanup to do. That's the sweet peas. I took some seeds home. I think I'll take some of them as well. Anybody want some sweet pea seeds? I've got loads now. Yeah, the beans get completely blown over. I think we'll take them down and keep whatever seeds are on the dark ones. I did want to take them down last week and of course never got to it. So I'll try and get that done. I want to check the sweet corn. I'm not expecting anything here. Some of them just haven't produced anything at all. I mean, this is just pathetic. It's embarrassing even to show you, but never mind, I will. And even got some completely rotten veg. So there's lots and lots of plants need to get pulled out. What I'm finding weird though, I mean that pumpkin, he's done. I'll need to take that one home as well. Ripen it. Yeah, that's solid. That goes kind of corky, solidy feeling. You know it's done. It's not going to do anything else. I'll take it home to ripen. I did not get the biggest pumpkins this year, but at least I got something. But what I'm finding weird, she says, dripping over, I've got 2 very small Turk's turban here and here, right beside a whole lot of strawberries. Somebody's had a real meal here, look. God, that would have been a good one. Anyway, right. Oh, there's one. Mine. Oh, there's another one. Is that been eaten or is that? The size of that. Can you believe? Oh, it's okay. Somebody's had a little nibble, but you know, eat round that part. Not that fussy. There are loads of strawberries in here. I say loads. It's October, I'm not expecting any. So to me, getting a handful of strawberries, that's loads. Right, what I want to do first actually is sort out the compost bin a bit. And I also want to tidy up the bit at the front. So let me go and deal with that while I eat my strawberry. I'll come back to you in just a minute. Well, this needs a lot of work. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be that bad. Never mind. Right, let's tidy this bit up first. I'll be back in a minute. Just a quick note at this point that if you want to know what has been going on in the past week, I'll put a wee link in the description below. Click that and you can go and find out. I've done a little blog post about it and you'll find out exactly why I call this the week from hell. I was on my way to get the spade. I promise I was. I was on my way to get the spade and the fork to start doing the compost bins. And you know, you walk past something, you think, so I thought, I'll just start taking these beans down. Put the canes out. Look at this. It's all caught up in that plastic netting that they scramble up. And, that's the other one's crap. What a mess I'm getting in. Now, the good news is, you'll hear a wee tweeting here and there. I think Flubber's back. So excited. I think it's Flubber. He doesn't look as dishevelled as he was. I think all his feathers have come in. Right. And he's gorgeous, of course. No beans. Now we all know we're not going to pull the roots out if we can help it. Cut the plant. Keep the roots in. Here we are. Same with that one. Oh, it's so tangled. Oh my goodness. Do I regret using that stuff now? It's at this point she thought about just getting a match. It's really weird without all the plants and everything. I feel very exposed. I know that's stupid, but I do. I like all the plants and greenery. It's weird when it's not here. Oh, found more beans. Finally got those down. That was torturous and it seemed to take ages. Even with my helper helping me out, that took forever. But we got it. One job done. I've got to be honest, there's flies everywhere. The midges are out in force because it's really warm. I'm sorry, Terry, I know you've been freezing, but we are warm today. It's lovely, but this time of night, the flies are not so lovely. But I have something else I want to show you. So what I want to do is get my assistant to help me tidy this part up, because this is very messy. We're going to put some cardboard down. I think we'll chop out a bit first, then put cardboard down, and then it's wood chip. If we have time to do all that today, I need to get rid of that nettle patch. I'll cut that down first. But it's just the other side of the compost bins where I'm working, so I figured we could do both parts at once. If he says yes. Well, I've made a right mess. Look at this. A pile has been inspected by my friend. Hello, Tits. I don't think I'm going to get it any higher than that. And I've still to cut that carpet. Sorry, I'm getting totally distracted here. I'm trying to work out, I think it is Flubber, the robin. Oh, he's disappeared. Anyway, yes, I'm trying to, I filled it up. I'm trying to speak is what I'm trying to do. I filled it up as high as I can. I've pretty much emptied one of the Daleks, but I've been scraping stuff over from the next one, clearing out stuff. Oops, if I keep that steady, clearing out the stuff from behind, because if you remember, there were gigantic thistles. There's a couple of small ones there. So what I'm going to do is just try and scoosh this pile over to here. So I've got like one Dalek that will be full, and then I've got two to use for the rest of the stuff that I get over the winter. Now, progress report from the front. Hold on. My assistant has gone mad with the hoe. So instead of putting cardboard down, since we're losing light, I think what I'll do, because I pulled out some of the net off, I don't really mind the odd hand sting. What I'm going to do is leave that to die back for a couple of days till we can get back up, and then we'll put down that cardboard that I got. Now the cardboard I've got isn't totally plain. It's got a little bit of colour on it, because crisp boxes or something I got out of the supermarket. But it won't matter because I'm not growing anything in this. So this is purely just to smother weeds and tidy it up. So I'm not too bothered about that. Okay, job done for tonight. I am. I'm losing daylight, I know. It's a while since I've said that. But that's as much as I can do tonight. That's nearly full. Keeps bursting out the bottom. But I did manage to get the carpet cut up so I can actually hurl bits over the top, because that was too heavy for me to lift. And I took that pumpkin. I've got the other little one. It's already in the car. I took that one. I can ripen that on the windowsill. And even took a few Brussels sprouts. I'll try them, see if they're any good. So, isn't that lovely? So, it's nearly dark. I'm going home. Join me on the next one. And hopefully, I can get a bit more done and get this place looking presentable. Until then, you take care of yourself.